Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So today is the third day that we are meeting for this subject. Yeah, just give me few minutes to share the items. Okay, yeah, wait. Okay, so this is the syllabus outline. Let me show it to you. Okay, this is the syllabus outline. Altogether, there are 10 topics. So just remind out of these 10 topics, what we have completed up to now for 2 days. Yes. According to my memory, we just completed topic number 1. Okay, Introduction to Language and Linguistics. So under topic number 1, I shared with you 2 slides. Okay, one is Introduction to Language and Phonetics. Other one is Importance of Linguistics. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, okay. Yeah, so today we have to start with next topic. That is topic number 2 according to the syllabus. That is phonetics and phonology. You have to tell me whether we started this. I have a little memory that we started it. Sometimes my memory may be wrong. Okay, let me open it. Okay, so this is the stuff. Phonetics and phonology. You have no idea whether we started this or not. How is your memory? Yes?
We started.
Yeah, that's what. We started this. What do you want me to do? Should I start from the beginning or else shall I continue from the place where we stop?
Ma'am, my last note is articulatory phonetics. But I don't know others.
Articulatory, phonetics. Okay, let me check how many slides we have done. Okay, very close to the beginning. So there may be some students who were absent. So shall I start with 2 more slides early?
Okay, madam.
Okay. So our topic is phonetics and phonology. Phonetics and phonology, they are known subject areas to you. That is how my memories, that's how my mind says. Are you familiar with phonetics and phonology? Are these 2 terms familiar to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I know. So these are some familiar terms for you, but we will learn it very clearly, refreshing your memory. Okay, just see phonetics and phonology. What are they? Okay, according to this slide, you can get the idea. Phonetics and phonology both are subfields of linguistics. Okay, so both phonetics and phonology, they are coming under linguistics. Yes, so but both are about the study of the sounds in language. Phonetics and phonology both are about the study of the sounds in language. Okay, so now we see there is something common in phonetics and phonology. Both focus on sounds. But there is a difference also. The difference is there in the scope and focus. Okay, we'll see what it is. Phonetics and phonology both are about the sounds in language. So at the same time, there are differences. They differ. Okay, we'll see how. Okay, very clearly here you can see the difference. Okay, yeah, let me go to the earlier slide. Okay. Okay, we'll understand the difference. Okay, so understand these things very clearly. These are not very difficult lessons actually. Only thing you have to get the matters very clearly into your mind. So phonetics is the study of speech sounds. You know it already. Phonetics is about how speech sounds are produced, transmitted, and perceived by the human auditory system. Okay, just get the idea. Phonetics is about how speech sounds are produced, transmitted, and perceived. That means received and understood by the human auditory system. Basically, phonetic study, see what I have bolded, studies how sounds are produced, transmitted, and received. Okay, that is phonetics. Is that clear to you? Phonetics is about
Yes, ma'am.
sorry, how sounds are produced, transmitted, and received. So then phonetics can be divided into or classified into three subcategories. They are called articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, and auditory phonetics. Sometimes those who have done them early, you may remember. At the same time, maybe to some of you, these terms are new. Articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, and auditory phonetics. So you better to write down a short note actually. That is highly important. Now itself also you can do it. Okay, I will wait until you do it. Yeah, quickly in short form, phonetics. You can write down what I have bolded. That means phonetics is the study of how sounds are produced, transmitted, and received. And then you can put 3 arrows, and then you can see there are 3 types. No need of telling. You can understand articulatory phonetics, acoustic phonetics, and auditory phonetics. I think I shared this slide with you. Did I share this with you all? Have I shared this slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Hari, okay, Hari. Okay, now we'll go to the next one. This is about phonetics. Before we understand these things, we learn what phonology is. Then I feel it's easy. Phonetics is about how sounds are produced, transmitted, and received. So what is phonology? Get an idea.
Phonology is the study of sound patterns and their meanings.
Very good. Phonology is about the study of sounds. There also, that is about how speech sounds are organized and patterned in a language. Okay, phonology means how speech sounds are organized and patterned in a language. Okay, in other words, it's about how sounds are combined together to form words. And how sounds alternate in different languages. Okay, so, sounds of different languages are different. When we pronounce words in Sinhala, sounds are different. In English, it is different. In Tamil language, it is something else, different. Okay. Now, in your memory, you just check whether phonetics and phonology, that is clear. Phonetics is about how sounds are produced, transmitted, and received. Phonology is about how sounds are organized and patterned in a language. Okay, now we'll go back. I told you there are 3 types of phonetics. Okay, now we are going to study them one by one. Okay. Okay, hope you read it. Articulatory phonetics. Articulatory phonetics, it's about the study of the organs of speech. Okay, so then to produce sounds, there are certain organs which functions properly. Okay, if these organs are not there, we cannot produce sounds. Here on studies, the use of different speech organs in producing all types of speech sounds by the speaker. So now I am talking. So when I am talking without my knowledge, speech organs are functioning. Example, here you can see, you can just check. So when you pronounce words moon, you also can pronounce it moon, stars, flower, pen. So you can understand the function of your mouth, tongue, lips, they are different in different words. So that means how we use our tongue, lips, they are different according to different words. So articulatory phonetics is about how speech organs function in producing sounds. So that is basically about how sounds are produced, articulatory phonetics. Second, acoustic phonetics. You just understand. Okay. So acoustic phonetics, you can understand that is about how sounds are transmitted from the speaker to the listener. Okay, it's not studying this is not easy actually. So this acoustic phonetics cannot be studied inside the classroom. Okay, so you just imagine now I am talking. So what I am talking, the sound is transmitted to you. So you may be at different places, that is with the technology actually. But just imagine inside the classroom, when the teacher is talking, the teacher's voice, the sound is going to the student. Acoustic phonetics is about how sounds are transmitted from the speaker to the listener. So it's something which cannot be practically studied. To study this, there should be technology, that means laboratory facilities. There should be a specific equipment. Okay, therefore acoustic phonetics is not something that teachers and students touch. That's about how sounds are transmitted from the speaker to the listener. Fine. Now we'll go to the next one, auditory phonetics, acoustic phonetics. Now we have to go to the auditory phonetics, articulatory, acoustic. Now we are with the auditory phonetics. Okay. Auditory phonetics. So perception. Perception means understanding. Perceive means understand. And this is the most widest important aspect of sounds actually. That means this is about how the listener understand the sound. Okay, so then the speaker produce sounds, and the sounds produced by the speaker goes to the listener. That means production, transmission goes to the listener. So what does listener do? So listener translate or understand the meaning of those sounds. Listener understand the sounds. So people talk to us. That means we listen to their sounds and we understand what this man is telling. Okay, so auditory phonetics is about understanding sound. Okay, once again we'll see acoustic phonetics is about what is, yeah, tell me. Yes, we'll start from the beginning. Articulatory phonetics, that is about how
sounds are produced.
produced. Excellent, very good. Acoustic phonetics is about
How the sounds are transferred.
transmitted. Yes. Auditory phonetics,
How the listener receive and understand the.
very good. Excellent. How sounds are received and understand. Okay. So these are the three major area of phonetics. Okay. Now we'll go to phonology. By this time, you know what phonology is. How sounds are organized and patterned. Hari. Okay. Hari. Okay. We'll understand a phoneme. A phoneme. A phoneme is the smallest unit of speech sound that distinguishes one word from another word in a particular language. Just get the idea. A phoneme is the smallest sound unit. If somebody asks you what is the smallest sound unit, answer is phoneme. And because of the phoneme, because of even a single phoneme, we can recognize the difference between two words. Okay, so then phonemes are normally indicated using slash. Okay, so traditionally linguists put the phonemes between slash marks. So here you look at the words met, hat. Okay, so met, hat. So they are different in pronunciation and different in meaning. So pronunciation differences are there because of a phoneme. The word met is having the phoneme m, a, t. They are also there. In the second word hat, the her phoneme is there. Because of this her, these two words become different. Otherwise, at, at, they are there in both. But because of this one morpheme, these words, they become different. Okay, her, they are morphemes. Is this clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we'll go to vocal tract. I know since your childhood, when you were following your diploma somewhere, I don't know where, you might have studied this a lot. But anyhow, we'll study it here and we will refresh our memory. Yeah, just study. Okay, we'll understand vocal tract. The vocal tract is a container actually of air. The vocal tracts, it contains air that start from the top of the vocal folds and goes all the way to the edge of the lips. Okay, so you might have studied this. Let me check whether I put it everywhere. Yes. So there are certain organs in this vocal tract. Okay, for an example, lips, oral cavity, teeth, tip, front, back of the tongue, root, uvula, velum, hard palate, nasal cavity, epiglottis. There are many more organs. Okay, so as students who are studying phonetics, phonology, you should have some. Sorry? Sorry, I did not get what you said. Hari, okay, we'll understand these things. Hari, okay, just read. Okay, we'll understand pharynx. Okay, here you just check where it is. Here, somewhere here, close to the throat, pharynx. It's a tube which begins just above the larynx. So now you have to check where larynx is. So that is low at the lower part. It is about 7 centimeters long in women and about 8 centimeters in men. That means here bottom of the throat to the neck actually. It's normally 7 centimeters in women, 8 centimeters in men. That is a cavity actually. And at its top ends, and at its top end, it is divided into two. So then this pharynx get into two sections towards the down part. One part being the back of the mouth and the other being the beginning of the way through the nasal cavity. So then pharynx. So then how can I show you here? Somewhere here. So the pharynx, it is divided into two. One is coming out of the mouth, that is oral cavity. Other one is coming out of the nose, that is nasal cavity. So you can say oral cavity and nasal cavity, they start at the end of the pharynx. If you look in your mirror with your mouth open, you can see the back of the pharynx. If you open your mouth very wide and check, you can see your pharynx in a mirror. That is that. Now we'll go to the velum. Okay, just understand what this velum is. Yeah, we'll understand velum. Did you notice velum in the diagram? Okay, so it is this part. Uvula, velum. Okay. So then this velum helps to pass air through the nose or through the mouth. So that is just like a gate. The velum closes down. So when the velum closes the nasal cavity, we can talk. And when the velum closes the oral cavity, we breathe. It's like that. So there's the velum is a soft palate texture. It's not hard, it's soft. Yes. Yeah, as I told, often in speech it is raised. so that the air cannot escape through the nodes. So when we talk, the velum, it raised. So then the air is not going through the nasal cavity, so we can talk. And you know, there are some people who talk in a different way. Nasal, means when they talk, it's different. In Sinhala, we call nahayen katha karanawa. Can you understand? So that is maybe due to a problem in the velum sometimes. The velum does not function properly. So what will happen when we talk if air comes out of mouth, sorry, out of nose? So the sound will not be normal. When we make the sound k, g, yeah, you also can check k, g. The tongue is in contact with the lower side of the velum. That is, so now you have an idea about velum. You can check the velum in your mouth. The hard palate is often called the root of the mouth. You can feel its smooth curved surface with your tongue. Okay, so then now while listening to me, you can touch your upper jaw with your tongue. So close to your teeth, behind your teeth, it's very hard. You just check. So that is called hard palate. And behind this hard palate, soft palate is there. The velum is actually this soft palate. Okay, hope you got the idea. Now we'll go to the alveola. Alveola. Okay, we'll understand the alveola. Alveola, you can see where it is. Did you notice it? Alveola, you can see alveola ridge. So that is next to velum actually.
Hello?
Yes? Why can't you hear? Hi. The alveolar ridge is between the top front teeth and the hard palate. So that is between top front teeth and the hard palate. You can feel its shape with your tongue. Its surface is really much rougher than it feels. Okay, so if you touch alveola with your finger, you can see how hard and how rough it is. You can only see this if you have a mirror small enough to go inside your mouth. So you know this, there is a particular mirror that dentists use. So if you are having that, you can see it. Sounds made with the tongue touching here are called alveolar sound. T, d. You just pronounce, when you say t, d, your tongue touches alveolar. That is next. tongue. Okay, we'll see the tongue. You can easily understand tongue actually. See? Yeah, tongue, it's a very important articulator and it can be moved into many different places and different shapes. So in the production of speech sounds, tongue plays a major role actually. So then, the people who are dumb, those who cannot talk, so most probably they are having a problem with their tongue actually. When your tongue is too short, you can't pronounce word properly. So there are no clear dividing lines within the tongue, but still there are different parts. So from this diagram, you can understand them. So tip of the tongue, so you can check it with your tongue. The blade of the tongue, the front, back, root. So like that, there are subdivisions. Okay. Then the teeth. I feel nothing is here to explain. Everything is clear to you, the teeth. And okay, the teeth. So there are two rows of teeth, upper teeth and lower teeth. Okay, the teeth. Can you understand this without my explanation?
Yes, ma'am.
Harry, okay, no need of explaining. I feel sounds made with the tongue touching the front teeth are called dental. A dental sound. Harry, the teeth you can easily understand. The lips. Check whether it is clear to you, lips. Harry, okay, lips. Lips are important in speech. Okay, so they are also highly helpful to produce sounds. Yeah, just imagine these sounds per, b, f, v. So when we pronounce these sounds, our lips are touch. Upper lip is touching the lower lip. And at the same time, sometimes we roll our lips when we pronounce words. Okay, so anyhow, the sounds which are produced using lips, they are called bilabial. And then both lips and the teeth we call labiodental. So there are different names given. The lips. And the next one. Okay, now we got to know there are 7 important items, important sections in vocal cavity. Okay, are they clear to you? The pharynx, the velum, alveolar, tongue, teeth, lips. So they are the important sections in oral cavity in the production of words. So now we are moving to vowel and consonant sound. The classifications of sounds actually. Just see. Okay. What is this message? That's what I asked you whether you received this PDF or not. Then you told you received it. Yeah. Tell me once again whether you are having these slides which I am doing with you now.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. Don't you have a common WhatsApp group?
We have, madam.
Yeah, then those who received it, can you share it in your WhatsApp group? Because there is one student who could not get it. Okay. So vowels and consonant. These are also very familiar terms. Even as small kids, we are familiar with vowels and consonants. So then vowel is any sound with no audible noise produced by constriction in the vocal tract. And a consonant is a sound with audible noise produced by a constrictions. Okay, that is the difference. So when we pronounce vowel sound, the voice is not coming out. But when we pronounce a consonant, the sound is coming out. So there are now we'll get to know classification of vowels. So there are two types of vowels, pure vowels and diphthongs. And these lessons are having lots of technical terms. Okay, there are lots of technical terms. So don't get confused, because without using these technical terms, we can't explain and we can't study. That's why I'm telling, go for a summary, short note. The two types of vowels are there, pure vowels and diphthongs. Now we'll see them. Okay, we'll see pure vowels. The vowels which have a single vowel sound when pronounced are called pure vowels. So pure vowels, they are having single vowel sound. The 12 vowel sounds mentioned below are pure vowel sounds. So there are 12 pure vowel sounds. Okay, here we because just understand, a single sound cannot be pronounced. So we have attached them to a noun. Announce, fret, sun, tick, please, dot, food, food, word, warm, arm, pan. Okay, so here there are certain sounds with the symbols, phonetic symbol, you can understand. These 12 sounds are pure vowels. And don't take these things very seriously into your mind, but just get to know these things are there. And diphthongs. So pure vowels, they have single sound. Diphthongs, they are having combination of two vowel sounds. So that is the easy way you can remember. Combination of two vowel sound. You see. So here you can see fight, right, flow, cow, there, chair, soap, broaden, fate, pain, here, cheer, poor, sure, toy, exploit. So here we can see it's not a single vowel sound. It's a combination of two single sounds together. So they are called diphthongs. So pure vowels, they contain one vowel sound. Diphthongs, it's a combination of two vowel sounds. So now just you yourself have a short note about vowels now itself, otherwise you may forget these things. The vowels, there are two types, pure vowels, diphthongs. Pure vowels, they have one vowel sound. Diphthongs, it's
Diphthong.
a combination of two vowel sounds.
Two vowel sounds.
Yeah. So it's a very good habit. While learning, you can write actually. I'm not asking you to write everything, but at least some important points you can write. You are having the note with you. Now we'll go to consonant sounds. You just see. Okay, the classification of consonant sound. So consonant sounds are divided into two categories based on place of articulation. Articulation means production. The manner of articulation. Okay, we'll see the place of articulation, that is with reference to the parts of the mouth that are used to pronounce the particular sound. Okay, that means according to the place or parts of the mouth which is used to pronounce that sound. The manner of articulation, that is about the movement of air from the lungs and throughout of the nose and mouth. I will see what it is. Okay, according to the place of articulation. So these are the sections. You just see. According to the place where these sounds are produced. You just get an idea. Okay, we'll see these places bilabial. So bilabial sounds are produced using lips actually, upper lip and the lower lip. Come in complete contact. Upper lip and the lower lip, they are in complete contact. So see these words. You also can give a try. P, B, M. So we cannot pronounce these words without touching two lips. So they are called bilabial consonants. And dental. The tip of the tongue touches the teeth mildly.
Upper teeth.
Oh, yes. The, just like that. Then labiodental, the lower lip and the upper teeth. Palatal, the body of the tongue touches the hard palate. If you need, I can give you examples. This also you can understand. Okay, leisurely you can search for these things and you can collect sounds. Okay, you also need to do certain things. You have to search for the examples. Alveola. The tip of blade of the tongue touches the alveolar ridge. Okay. No, tap, bad, suit, jazz, luck. So when we pronounce these words, the tongue touches the alveolar ridge. And then palatoalveolar. The blade tip of the tongue touches the alveolar ridge and the body of the tongue approaches the hard palate. Okay, then vela. The body of the tongue comes in contact with the soft palate. And then glottal. The vocal cords come into contact and produce friction. Okay, just like that. There are different consonant sounds according to the place of articulation. Okay, so then if I remind you once again, vowels are two types, pure vowels and diphthongs. Pure vowels contain one sound. Diphthongs contain the combination of two vowels. Yeah. Then consonant sounds are two types according to the place of articulation and manner of articulation. So just now we completed place of articulation bilabial, dental, labiodental, palatal, just like that. So now we are moving to manner of articulation. Okay, just see. Okay, we'll understand manner of articulation. Plosive sounds. What is that? A sound produced by the air being blocked inside the vocal tract, followed by the release of air from the mouth. So just think about these words when you pronounce pat, tap, or top, pat, top, cat. So just pronounce these words pat, top, cat. So when we pronounce these words, the air is blocked inside the vocal tract. So they are called plosive sounds. Okay, then we'll go to fricative sounds. A sound produced by positioning the mouth in a particular manner so as to partially block the air coming out of the mouth. So it's not fully blocked, it is partially blocked when the sound is coming out. Just see these words like fun. Yeah, pronounce fun. What? Okay, so when we pronounce fun, the mouth sound produced in the mouth is partially blocked. Fun. Okay, then affricate. So that is a combination of both plosive and fricative, in which sound is produced by the blocking of air and finally releasing it through a partial passage. Okay, so for an example, when we pronounce the word church, church. So church is an example for affricate sound. Watch. Okay, just like that. And these lessons should not be considered as a headache because you people are learning these things as a part of a subject. Okay, just to remember all these things continuously, you have to be in touch with them. Okay, but our target is not to do like that. Having an average knowledge will be sufficient. And these sounds, you see some more sounds, manner of articulation. Harry, okay. So nasal sounds, a sound produced when the air passes and escapes through the nose. Okay, nasal sounds. Then lateral, a sound produced by the air escaping from the mouth and side of the tongue. Approximant, a sound produced when the tip of the tongue slightly touches the alveolar ridge and the air escapes through the gap between the tongue and the alveolar ridge. So they are very tough production of sounds. So here you can see examples. Okay. Pet, top, bilabial, plosive. Place of articulation, bilabial, manner, plosive. Bat, thumb. Okay, then mat, palm, wind, always. Okay, you can just have an idea about this. Next, we'll go to phonetic transcription. You should know about this also. Yeah, just get an idea. Okay, we'll see phonetics transcription. Phonetic transcription is the visual representation of speech sounds or fonts by means of symbols. So phonetics transcription, how the sounds are written actually. So it's just like a phonetic alphabet. Some people say like that also. The most common type of phonetic transcription uses a phonetics alphabet, the International Phonetic Alphabet. So there is something called International Phonetic Alphabet. You might have studied them. This is that actually. Okay, so then if you are familiar with this phonetic script, whatever the language, something written with this, you can read out very nicely. So you may not know the language, but if it is written in phonetic script, you can pronounce very nicely. Okay, so leisurely you can be familiar with this, this phonetic script. Hari. Okay, so this is about with the phonetic script. Hari. Okay, now here I have arranged the differences between phonetics and phonology. So that is our major topic. Our topic is phonetics and phonology. So what we discuss up to now, I have divided into two. Just see. Okay, we'll see the differences. Phonetics is the branch of linguistics that deals with how human speech sounds are made. Okay, phonetics is about how sounds are made. Phonology, it's about the study of significant speech sounds. So then phonetics is about how speech sounds are produced. Phonology is about uh, the mental aspect of sounds in language. Okay, phonetics units are called phones. Phonological units are called phonemes. Okay, just like that, there are differences. Hari, okay, shall you see it? Hari, okay, so then earlier I told you the smallest sound unit is, what is the smallest sound units?
Phoneme.
Phoneme. So what is
Phoneme.
the, oh, phoneme, oh, here. Phoneme is the smallest structural unit. Hari. Phoneme. Okay, just read this. Hari. Okay, the smallest sound unit, when it pronounced, it's called phone. So according to the structure, the smallest sound unit is called phoneme. Hari. Okay, I will come to that place if it is not clear, but I have prepared some MCQ questions on what we did. I feel doing it, then you will be thorough with what we did. Okay, let me check it. Yeah, wait. I will open it, then we can answer it. Then you will refresh your memory about what we studied today. I'm searching it. Let me check it. Hari, okay, I found it. Hari, I will share it with you all. Hari, okay, so these MCQ questions are based on today's lesson. Okay, so when you answer this, your memory about what we learned will be very strong. Hari, okay? Hari, okay. First question. Yeah, you just share the answer.
Phonetics and phonology.
What are the two subfields of linguistics that study the sounds in language? Yeah, some answer. Yeah, better to put the message because then others also can try it. So when you tell the answer, you can tell the answer, I like it, but give others also time to think, okay? Hari. Your answer is correct. That is phonetics and phonology. They are the two subfields of linguistics. And we'll go to the second question. What is phonetics primarily concerned with? Okay. Yeah, now you can orally also, I don't know whether I discourage you, but hurry. Okay. Now most of you are answering B, correct. How speech sounds are produced, transmitted, and perceived. Hurry. Next one. Yeah, I can see you are answering. Very good. Yes, your answer is correct. D. There is no subcategory of phonetics as semantic phonetics. It's wrong. Articulatory phonetics focuses on the study of what? Yes, one student. Yeah, you are also answering. Yeah, I can see. That is about the organs of speech. Sound is speech and the production of sounds. Yeah, your answer is correct. Answer C is the correct one. Uh, Next one. What does acoustic phonetics focus on? Yeah, let me see the answer. Correct. Correct. Yeah, correct. Okay, correct. Answer is the transmission of sounds from the speaker to the listener. And number 6. Auditory phonetics primarily deals with which aspect of sound? Yes, you have answered. Yes, yes, auditory phonetics. Yes, perception. Correct. Your answer is correct. And I will go to the next one. What is phonology? The study of very easy things. We just learned them. What is phonology? The study of what? Did I miss something? No. Hari, okay? Hari, your answer is correct. What is phonology? The study of how speech sounds are organized and patterned in a language. Okay, we'll go to the next one. Hari, what is phoneme? Okay, we'll see. Yeah, correct. Answer C is the correct one. The smallest unit of speech sound that distinguishes one word from another. Very good. This one. How are phonemes traditionally represented by linguists? Yeah, what is your answer? Yes, you all have answered between slash marks. Answer is C. Next one. Okay, what is the answer? Yeah. More answers are coming. What is the vocal tract described as? Yes, answer B. A container of air from the vocal folds to the lips. We'll go to the next one. Very easy question. Yes, we'll see the answer. Yes, see, pharynx. That is the answer. Correct. Your answer is correct. That is pharynx. Number 12. Okay, let me check your answer. Very good. Answer B. Another name for velum is actually soft palate. Your answer is correct. Soft palate. Number 13. This may be a bit tough actually, but if you can answer. In case if you could not answer, don't worry. Okay. If it is difficult, I will tell you the answer. Answer C, velar consonant. Right, next. What is the roof of the mouth commonly called? Yeah, let me check your answer. Very good. Your answers are correct. Hard palate. That is the answer. Hard palate. Correct. Next, where is the alveolar ridge located? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Now I am getting correct answer. Earlier I got one wrong answer also. Yes. B is the correct answer. That is between the top front teeth and the hard palate. So that is the answer B. The sounds made with the tongue touching the alveolar ridge. Example, t and d are called what? Let me check your answer. Wrong answers are there. Correct answers are also there. Here, sounds made with the tongue touching the alveolar ridge are called, correct, C, alveolar. Very easy question. Which articulator can be moved into many different places and shapes and is divided into parts like tip, blade, front, back, and root? What is the answer? Yes, let me check the answer. Yes, it is tongue. Yeah, a tongue can be named as tip, blade, front, back, and root. We'll go to the next question. Yes, let me check the answer. Very good. Dental. That is the answer. What are the sounds called when the tongue touches the front teeth? Dental. And number 19. This is also very easy. Did you write the answer? Okay. Leshali, you write. No problem. Is this difficult? Sounds in which the lips are in contact with each other. Okay. The answer is B, bilabial. Why you did not answer it? Is it because it's tough? Sounds in which the lips are in contact with each other are called per, b. For an example, they are bilabial sounds. Okay. Take enough time and answer this. This also we discuss. Yeah, let me check the answer. Yes, correct. Answer B. No audible noise produced by constriction in the vocal tract. There's no audible noise. Hari, correct. Number 21. Is the answer? Yes, your answer is correct. C. By the place of articulation and manner of articulation. That is the answer. Yeah, all are telling C. Correct. Next one. Hari. Yes, answers are coming. Okay, answers are correct. Answer is C. That is bilabial. Okay, we'll see the next one. Number 23. Okay, the answer you supply, that is correct. Answer C. When the tip of the tongue touches the teeth mildly, what is the place of articulation called? Dental. That is the answer. Answer this question. If you in your memory, actually it's difficult to answer. If you are having the note, at least you can check the note and answer. It doesn't matter actually. Okay, your answers are correct. What is plosive sound? A sound produced by air being blocked inside the vocal tract, then released. That is the answer. Answer B. Okay, next one. Okay, check your answer and check your note and answer. Otherwise, it's tough, I know. Wrong answers, correct answers. Two types of answers are coming. Just check and answer. Yes. Answer C. Fricative. Fricative. A sound produced by positioning the mouth to partially block air coming out is a fricative. Okay, next one. That is also easy. Okay. What type of sound is produced when air passes and expressed through the nose? What is the answer?
C, Miss. No.
Sorry? Answer C. Nasal. Correct.
C.
Nasal sound. And those sounds are there in other languages also. Okay. Even in Sinhala we have, I don't know about Tamil, I'm sorry. In Sinhala we call nasikya. That means the sound pronounced through nose. That is nasal. In English, it is nasal. And number 27. And okay, we'll see the answer. Yes, it's an easy one. Yeah, answer B. The visual representation of speech sounds by means of symbols. That is the answer. And next one. The 28. Oh, let me check the answer. Yes, correct. The most famous phonetic transcription is actually the International Phonetic Alphabet. The International Phonetic Alphabet. Yeah, all have answered C, correct. And number 29. Okay, one answer is here. Yes, two answers are coming. How do phonetics and phonology differ in their focus? Answer B is the correct one. That is, phonetics deals with how human speech sounds are made physically, while phonology deals with the mental aspect of sounds. Yeah, that's correct. The last one actually. Yes, phones, that is phonetical units. Phonemes, they are phonological units. Phones is the smallest phonetical unit. Phoneme is the smallest phonological units. Hari, okay, I did not share this with you all. Let me share it first. Okay, here itself I can share, I think, chat box. Chat box. Fine, I'll attach that. Okay, could you please check whether you got it? I shared it in the chat box. Whether you got it or not?
Downloading, madam.
Download it. That means it's possible. Got it. Okay, good. What is the time now? Now it is almost 9:30. So we have completed the second topic. and the first topic. There are 8 more topics remaining. We will continue them next week on. Even tomorrow, I think we are having lectures. We'll see. Okay, shall we wind up the session? Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so then as I can remember, we will meet again tomorrow. Okay, have a nice time then.
Good night, ma'am.
Okay, good night.
Good night, madam.
Okay, good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Welcome. Good night.